It's over. Kody Brown and David Woolley's heartbreaking divorce details. Kody Brown's life has been full of emotional highs and lows over the past few years, and her journey has captivated Sister Wives fans who have followed her transformation closely. Known for her resilience, Kody has faced monumental changes since ending her 27-year marriage to Kody Brown, the patriarch of the Brown family. Her decision to leave Kody shocked many, as she had always seemed deeply devoted to the plural family lifestyle, but Kody ultimately showed incredible courage in walking away from a relationship that was no longer fulfilling. That decision was a turning point that set her on a new path, one filled with personal growth, healing, and new love. When Kody finalized her separation from Kody in 2021, she was navigating life as a single mother to her youngest daughter, Truly, while also trying to rediscover her own identity outside of the plural marriage structure. Fans watched as Kody stepped into a more independent role, embracing self-care, prioritizing her children, and openly discussing the struggles she faced during her years as a sister wife. Her candor about the emotional challenges she endured made her story resonate with so many viewers. Despite the heartbreak, she seemed determined to carve out a life of happiness, and her newfound confidence was inspiring to see. Not long after leaving Kody, Kody decided she was ready to re-enter the dating scene, which was another surprise to those who had followed her journey. For years, she had poured her energy into the Brown family, putting her own needs aside, but now she was ready to open her heart again. Kody's willingness to date after such a long marriage showcased her remarkable ability to heal and move forward. It wasn't long before she met David Woolley, a man who seemed to be everything she had been missing in her previous relationship. Their romance unfolded quickly, and their chemistry was evident from the start. David, a widower with 8 children and a large extended family, seemed to embrace Kody's world and her children with ease, creating a blended family dynamic that Kody had always dreamed of. By 2022, Kody and David had moved in together, a step that some fans felt was bold, especially since Truly was still living at home. Kody had been raised in a conservative environment, and her decision to live with David before marriage felt like a departure from her traditional past. However, Kody's willingness to take that leap demonstrated how much she had grown and how determined she was to create the life she wanted on her own terms. David brought a sense of stability and kindness to Kody's life, and his rejection of polygamy, a lifestyle Kody had endured for nearly 3 decades, was a refreshing change. He represented a new chapter for Kody, one filled with love and security. Their whirlwind romance culminated in a beautiful wedding in October 2023, a celebration that was vastly different from Kody's first marriage to Kody. Her wedding to David was a vibrant and romantic affair, documented in a 2-part Sister Wives special that aired in January. Kody looked radiant in an off-the-shoulder gown that proudly displayed a matching tattoo she shares with David. The ceremony was attended by their children and grandchildren, showcasing the love and unity of their blended family. For Kody, this wedding was symbolic of her journey from a woman who once felt trapped and undervalued to a confident, joyful bride surrounded by love. Fans rejoiced at seeing her so happy, and many felt that she had finally found the partner she deserved. David's quiet demeanor and his devotion to Kody offered a stark contrast to Kody's often dramatic and self-centered personality. Where Kody thrived on control and chaos, David appeared calm, supportive, and fully dedicated to Kody's happiness. Their marriage seemed like a fairy tale ending to Kody's years of struggle, but a recent Instagram post from Kody raised some eyebrows. On January 1, 2025, Kody shared a heartfelt recap of the past year, reflecting on her experiences in 2024. Her caption read, "What a year it has been. From unbelievable heartbreak to unforgettable adventures, this year has been all about growth, joy in hardship, and finding the courage to choose happiness." The mention of unbelievable heartbreak sparked speculation among fans, with some fearing it was a reference to trouble in her marriage to David. However, Kody's post is more likely tied to one of the most devastating events the Brown family endured in 2024, the tragic death of Garrison Brown, Janelle, and Kody's 25-year-old son. Garrison's passing deeply affected the entire family, especially Christine, who had been a maternal figure in his life. During the early years of the Brown family, Christine was the stay-at-home mom who cared for all the children while Kody and Janelle worked. This created a special bond between her and Garrison, who was always close to his siblings and extended family. His loss in March 2024 sent shockwaves through the family and left Christine heartbroken. Christine's words about growth and finding courage to choose happiness carry profound weight in the wake of Garrison's death. She has been open about how deeply she cares for her former sister-wife Janelle and has stood by her side as she mourns the loss of her son. For Christine, Garrison's death was not just a family tragedy, it was a deeply personal loss. Navigating such grief while also celebrating new beginnings, such as her marriage to David, has been a balancing act that has likely been emotionally overwhelming. Survivor's guilt, a common feeling among those who lose someone close, can make it difficult for a person to fully embrace joy. Christine's ability to celebrate her wedding and share joyful moments with her fans while also grieving speaks volumes about her strength. In many ways, Christine's Instagram post reflects the duality of her life over the past year. On one hand, she has found love and companionship with David, building a life that she once thought was impossible. On the other hand, she has experienced profound heartbreak, losing someone she loved deeply. The speculation that Christine's words were about her marriage to David doesn't seem to hold weight when looking at the broader context of her life. Instead, it seems more likely that she was referring to the emotional toll of losing Garrison and supporting Janelle through her unimaginable grief. Christine's journey has been one of resilience. Leaving Kody was an act of bravery, especially since she had been part of a polygamous family for nearly 3 decades. Rebuilding her life, opening her heart to love again, and blending families with David have all been monumental steps. Even amid tragedy, Christine continues to embody strength and positivity, serving as an inspiration to viewers who have followed her story from the very beginning of Sister Wives. Her life today reflects a woman who has reclaimed her power, made her own choices, and is navigating both joy and heartbreak with grace. As fans look back on Christine's journey, it's clear that her story is far from over. Her relationship with David has brought her a new sense of security and happiness, but her love for her family remains at the heart of everything she does. Losing Garrison will forever be a part of Christine's story, but she seems determined to honor his memory by living fully and embracing the happiness she has fought so hard to achieve. Her words about growth, courage, and joy in hardship resonate deeply because they come from a woman who has lived through both triumph and tragedy. Christine's ability to share her vulnerability with the world has made her one of the most beloved stars of Sister Wives, and her journey continues to inspire those who see themselves in her struggles and her victories.